Fortnite Chapter 6 trailer has just leaked, giving us our first look of brand new bosses, the entire new map, and even the inclusion of Godzilla himself. We're going to watch it together so you don't miss any details with our first shot of a new map with kites in the sky, Japanese theming. It looks beautiful and all the lighting has been overhauled for this new chapter to make the game look even better. One of the new bridges on the Chapter 6 island looks incredible. I can't wait to jump off of there and land in the water and hopefully not die for full damage. Going into a new chapter, everything is new and there's so much to look at, as this in itself, just a third shot of a trailer, shows new floating islands with little Japanese huts in them as well, taken straight out of Lego Fortnite, as we've seen them in the game already, and will allow us to go vertically in the sky to get new loot, explore new areas with a giant turtle on the map as well. There's actually one of the Battle Pass skins walking on top of him, giving you an idea for scale as to how big he is, and these little blobs we'll see throughout the trailer and will better explain what they are and how they work, as we'll get a look at the Battle Pass skins as well. And I love this theming, Japanese style. Baymax, look at him doing all his karate chops. If you've not seen the Baymax film, he's an awesome character in armor, looks incredible. People don't typically like using bulky skins, but I just think he looks amazing. I'm so excited for him to be in the Battle Pass, and this is gonna be a huge part, people, of Chapter 6, as we see one of our first Oni masks. These are masks that can be collected around the island, applied to your face, and give you different abilities. This one is the Void Mask and will allow you to teleport short distances, a little bit like Hop Rocks, whilst you've applied it. And there are a few other masks we see in the trailer as well. We get establishing shots here for all of the main Battle Pass skins, with new weapons with a red dot sight, katanas, the compact SMG, and what looks to be the hunting rifle as well. All new weaponry and some old weaponry returning as well, as we get our establishing shot for the new island. We literally have Mount Fuji from Japan in the back of the world here. The middle section, the main city area, is actually under construction, and we'll see Godzilla near this main Japanese city later in the trailer, with multiple different biomes, with a bit of pink trees over here, mountainous areas, and these blobs are back again. Calling them blobs is a little bit disrespectful. They're kind of like pets animals. There's actually multiple of them, and they are so cool. The name of this season and chapter is Hunters, Chapter 6, Season 1. Look, another one just popped out of nowhere there. As a cherry blossom floats across our sky, we get a better look at the main Japanese city here, with explosions going off and characters jumping around everywhere. There are new movement features that are being shown off in this trailer as well that look absolutely amazing, as we're literally parkouring around the island. And this is one of the first interesting things, as we not only see the metro tram going around the map, just like you do in Japan as well, but as this player jumps off, there's the new Japanese Hope skin, by the way. This should basically kill her, but when she lands, she goes ahead and does a roll. This could be something you need to input yourself to pull off properly. Fully getting rid of full damage, as another character on the side does it as well there. Look at a new car, and also the katanas back in game with incredible melee abilities as she slams onto the ground. Now, don't get distracted by this blob or the beautiful cherry blossom, because the big thing I want you to look at here is actually this portal. This portal could be spotted in the background of the main key art for this chapter. This is most likely the teleportation device. It will take you to the area where the giant bosses will be featured. You'll see in a second, as the bosses are absolutely giant, like nothing we've really seen before on the map. As we get into more of some new movements and weapons being shown here, as we jump all the way up, climb up the wall a little bit, and then fly on over it, picking up a new assault rifle, which we see in action here, losing our shield, but it's fine. Sliding into action, firing some shots. It looks like a really, really solid AR. Probably the main assault rifle within Chapter 6, Season 1. And this blob is now pulled off of Baymax's back and then picked up and basically used. Like, it's almost as if it's a portable pet healing animal, potentially. There appears to be multiple of these. And again, if we look at some of the Chapter 6 key art, we can see a few different animals and pets on the shoulders of different characters. So although we're seeing this slurp-like animal being used the most, there will be multiple different animals that you can have actually help you, it appears, in Battle Royale as well. It's going to be one of the big new features within Chapter 6. Now, there are several bosses on the island. We can see a few of the Oni masks on his hip and the new katana sword in action as well, which looks amazing. As we head towards this area, look at this, people. Spawning in the center, we get ourselves a giant Oni mask boss. Looks like the Oni mask literally picks someone up there. As the katana blade takes out some of the bosses around them, but taking down the main boss here. Look, he's firing out fire flame masks from himself, and potentially the way that you get some of these masks are only from actually taking down these masked bosses as well. There's a void mask gets used here to teleport out the way a little bit, not get hit anymore, distract the boss, and then put him in a new position to go ahead and strike on the enemy. It looks like one of the players is literally being held hostage by the boss here, so watch out for this guy. Otherwise, he could literally puppeteer you and you're literally stuck. As we then go ahead and blade into him, taking some damage down onto him, cutting into this new area. We see another one of his beautiful POIs, a teleportation area in the back there. And this guy, we'll see in a second, is actually another boss, and a big boss at it as well on the island. Godzilla's coming up soon, though, guys. We'll be talking more about him. Don't worry, because that is definitely the one that everyone's really excited about. We're now going to apply the flame mask. You can see how that looks pretty much identical to the boss that we're taking down there. The flame mask is a little bit like the fire bending we've had recently, where you can literally send out shots of fire to take down enemies. I think I'd rather have something that would help me teleport and move around the map, to be honest with you. Now, before we see this next animation, on the back here, we can see almost like a cat-like pet, showing that there are different pets and different animals that you can have with you in this new chapter. But this bit is going to be, like, blow your mind, guys. As we jump on the wall, we're going to be wall jumping here, jumping off one way, and then jumping off another way, missing the shot that was fired at him, and then using the new shotgun to hit the enemy. This is going to be one of the new shotguns used in the season. Looking amazing. Taking down another enemy then with an SMG. So multiple new weapons here. Looks like there's a silencer and a red dot attachment on there. I'm personally hoping that weapon modding does stay in the game, but we do not know that until the chapter actually launches, as another player uses the void mask to appear out of nowhere. And look in the background, people! It's a literal statue as a giant boss with a huge katana roaming around the map. Most likely the way to potentially get a mythic katana from him, one of the best ones available in Chapter 6. And look how big he is. Oh my gosh, that range attack will do so much damage. So here we can see Ninja Hope, the Fire Oni mask, another one of the Battle Pass skins, and the katana blade back in the game being used, striking a pose with 4 of the key Battle Pass characters. We're about to see Godzilla, people, okay? Get ready for this. But before we do, make sure code Ali8 is popped into the item shop in the bottom right-hand corner. There's a few free emotes, Juice World, and lots of cosmetics to get before the chapter ends. There'll be a live event this Sunday, taking us into Chapter 6, so make sure you subscribe to that and get code Ali8 entered, ready for this Battle Pass as the trailer ends with a bang, people. Look who it is. More of the blob standing there, oblivious to the fact that there is a giant monster behind them, people. And this monster is none other than Godzilla himself. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Godzilla, according to leakers, will be a skin that you can actually use, believe it or not. Yep, he can be compressed down small enough to actually wear, but will also be a giant boss on the island. Now, he's not seen on the island in a lot of the shots until the end here. So most likely you actually need to force spawn him in, or be a mini event in game. So you can see the Monarch organization that hunt down and track all of these titans to get information on them will also be a faction in Chapter 6. And Godzilla is absolutely huge. Guys, let me know what your favorite part of the trailer is in the comments. Get code Ali8 entered now, ready for this Battle Pass. And on screen here, I just spent $500 unlocking a brand new exclusive skin on my second channel. Click to go and watch that. I hope you enjoyed. Chapter 6 looks insane.